Hey guys, it's Tekken time. We promised, and here we are.
We'll get back to doing that online cancer in a little bit, but
A little bit could mean anything, but we're gonna go ahead and do first to 10. Biggie requested it, so.
hey, they announced the Evo lineup.
I heard from Chris that Miss B's friend Chris that they are not having Marvel.
Right.
Versus Capcom.
It is not in the Evo lineup.
Why is it? Because it's that unpopular?
It is. It really is that unpopular.
Wow.
They'll have Street Fighter?
They'll have Street Fighter.
Of course.
Can you remember the like Tekken videos? Tekken top 8 videos, Tekken top 16 videos have more views. They have more views
Yeah.
than Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Even at Evo Japan, it was top 4, not top 16, top 4. So, what do you think about that?
He's talking to you.
Oh. I'm trying to pay attention, but
Repeat the question again. I'll try to weigh in.
No, Marvel vs. Capcom, you kind of can't. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is not in the Evo lineup.
Okay. I know that.
That's it. What do you think about that? How do you feel?
I feel that because I saw that there was a lot of hype for this game when it was first announced, but then once people got to hear more and more about it, they were like, I don't know.
It's not really hear more about it. It's experience and play the game. And at the same time, like those who played the game, they realized, well, they feel that the game really isn't that bad of a game, but it's not visually appealing, and that's very important.
I think essentially that's a good thing.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Really? Because I thought the game looks nice.
No, it
just
does
doesn't
not.
play nice.
It's the exact opposite. It looks nice.
I mean, it plays nice, it doesn't look nice.
that 360-degree tracking, I saw it.
Yeah. I don't want to hear nothing about you. Never again. So that's the thing about Tekken. I mean fucking Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That game does not look nice. It looks. It doesn't even. It plays good. It plays fine.
But it doesn't look right. Huh.
So wait, no, but
There's a lot of things that
but what do you mean it doesn't look right? You don't like the visuals in it, or
The game's fucking ugly. There's no reason it looks like a fucking. It looks like a mobile game. There's no reason for it to look that way.
I'm gonna go on my phone and look up some MVC
gameplay?
Infinite gameplay.
I think it's a good thing. If people are unsatisfied with the game,
Man, you can't get this guy to talk for shit when he's trying to do anything. This
Oh,
guy,
me?
yeah, you.
I'm trying to focus.
You're the only one who's focusing about anything. I'm not even focusing at all. You're trying your fucking hardest. Okay.
I think it's a good thing because if they're unhappy with it, this is the best way to get their attention. Not give it, not giving it attention. That's gonna that should essentially force Capcom to go, oh, we fucked up. Better polish the product better.
No, I fucked up.
I fucked up. I should have killed you, but I dropped the comment.
Right or no?
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I think you're a little right
I
on
said
that.
it's a good thing because if people are unsatisfied with something, this should force Capcom to go, oh, we fucked up. Better polish it more.
They actually did release an official statement that said just that.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, as long as they not necessarily fix the mistake,
They have to actually act on
can't.
it. They have to act on it.
but the next game that they produce of this type needs to be of higher quality. Or if they can fix this game, then by all means, fix the game. I think it's harder to patch a visual cue, though, isn't it? Or no? Or
To make a visual patch?
It would essentially be updating all the artwork, wouldn't it?
There's not. I don't think there's a patch figment that they can release to make it.
No, that's what I'm saying. 'Cause
Visually
they
appealing.
can't, so they better focus on the next one, right?
This game's not even a year old yet. That's the issue. It's not even a year old yet.
And that's unfortunately that's what happens with a flop. If it's that far that you think it's too big of a patch to patch it, then you gotta admit that you gotta admit the fuck up and start thinking of the next time.
I will admit that some of these characters do look like they're just,
mobile games.
they're action figures.
I need to go get my phone to charge it. It's upstairs.
No, I was looking at chat.
Yeah, what the flying fuck?
Yeah, as he flies.
Good one.
How much budget did they dump into this game?
Not like looking at that. This is obviously your first time paying attention and looking at this. That's unexcusable.
To be fair, I didn't look at any of the trailers. Well, the trailers looked a lot better, I think.
Like I said, this is obviously your first time looking at it. Obviously your first time.
But they were mostly cinematic. Well, you said the first time we were truly looking at it. To truly look at it, I have to look at it to begin with and say whatever.
Like, I always thought that the Marvel vs. Capcom 3, it looked a little cartoony, but it was still captivating. It was still interesting. This one just looks a little more cartoony, but the game looks like it handles pretty good.
It's not about the handling, it's about the visuals.
No, the game playing
EA.
the game has to play nice. That is always a standard. Never believe otherwise. A game has to play well. But if the game looks like ass, it's going to be overlooked regardless of how good it is.
That's true.
Especially when it's on a high platform like this. Like if Tekken right now, if Tekken 8 came out and it looked worse than Tekken 7, you bet your ass ain't no one gonna buy that shit.
What if Street Fighter came out and it was just stick figures?
Well,
These characters do look like they belong in Street Fighter.
Street Fighter okay, don't get it twisted. Street Fighter 5 looks amazing. That game looks nice. Character models look good.
KO!
Street Fighter looks like a great game. The only game that got away with this, and it really didn't even get away with it, King of Fighters. Didn't really get away with it.
Yeah, didn't you say King of Fighters, the latest version, looked a little crummy?
It looks garbage. However, because of the way the game looks, it has its fan base, its devoted fan base, and the game still plays fairly decently. But that's not that.
Dennis, I hope you're watching. We're doing this for you.
We did this for you, Menace! Yeah, all of these characters looks like they have a glossy sheen to them.
For Marvel?
Yeah.
No, they just look bad.
Why? Like,
They
specifically, what don't you like
specifically
about them? Yeah, like,
these characters.
I don't like Thor's face. I don't like Ryu's eyes.
Dante looks hideous.
I don't know what this guy's doing in
Dante
here.
looks like he's on meth.
He's always been in there. Arthur?
Oh, Arthur just looks weird.
Arthur's already... But that's how he looks in the games that he's in.
Okay, well.
Because the Knight Arthur is from a different game altogether, right? Or is it just made for Marvel vs. Capcom?
No, he's
No,
from
Ghost and Goblins.
Ghost and
That's what I
Goblins.
thought.
I have no bad things to say about Strider. I have no bad things to say about Dante.
Okay, I want you to look at what Dante
used
looked
to-
like originally.
And-
But
and-
people
and-
had to complain to them to make it look better. Look at Marvel's Capcom Infinite.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3, he looked a lot better.
Yeah, in Infinite, Dante looked like ass originally. Chun-Li, unforgivable. Unforgivable. You shouldn't have to complain to get that fixed. You shouldn't have to.
It's like they've rushed production or something on the models. Or maybe maybe it was their new graphics division. I don't know.
There's no defending
Yeah,
that game looks it's
He looks like he's got a lot more cell shading in MVC3. What did
Yeah,
you like
it's-
about Chung Li, or what did the fan base didn't like about
Look at it before asking that question.
I saw.
Did-
I don't know how updated this is though. Yeah, this is from September of last year, and I don't know when they changed Chun Li.
What picture are you looking at? Let me see.
Who's following?
That one.
That's not it.
Okay, is that the new one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well. Mega Man looks dope. Zero looks dope. These are all just my very, very bad opinions.
I'm saying, look at the way things like this set does not look good. It does not. There's no excuse for it. Like I'm actually getting a little upset that you think it looks good. What the fuck is wrong?
I mean, at the same time, I
Like it.
don't have as much history with
You don't
this
need
franchise
history to
as
look
you.
at. You don't need history to look. This is a game that came out recently. Recently, no game should look this bad.
That's the thing, though. I don't think it looks bad. I don't think these characters look bad. I think they spent more animation budget on the backgrounds and the environments than the characters, but that doesn't mean that I think that the characters themselves are, you know, shitty as they are.
Let me see. What are you looking at? What the hell are you looking at? I'm actually getting a little upset here. This looks horrible. This looks fucking horrible.
It's all the character models.
Where's the buttons on this fucking thing? Look at this.
You're trying to
Big
find
E
you
has
you trying to find a comparison.
Big E has paused
when,
it
when
just
it, when
to-
it gets heated and a point needs to be made.
People had to complain to fix that.
Which one's which?
What do you mean which one's which?
Before and after.
Okay, yeah, I can see why her face and nose does Chun-Li, but by the way, looks weird. And what the fuck is up with those eyebrows?
I mean, you need to tell me Injustice 2 came out before this game. Injustice 2, those games visually are phenomenal. And then you drop that? Then you drop that?
MVC always looked a little more cartoony, didn't it?
What the hell are you talking about?
Just that, cartoony, not like 100%.
Beautiful Joe was cartoony. Wind Waker was cartoony. That's horrible.
I guess I just have very, very.
Look at Marvel. I
very-
think Marvel Contest of Champions.
I guess I just have ridiculously bad taste when it comes to this.
I think it's
Thor
not
looks-
bad taste. I think you're just too easily pleased.
Thor looks terrible. I don't like how Thor looks.
But Hager looks the same. Look at Captain America. He has no fucking neck. He's all shoulders.
he doesn't. He doesn't need a neck. He focuses on what's in front of him. Ultron looks alright. I don't know who she. Oh, that's She-Hulk. Raccoon looks really weird. But then again, I think it's hard to make a raccoon, a CG raccoon look alright that isn't in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
What do you mean? The bears in this look better than that.
They do.
Okay, that's fine. Comparatively, sure, this game doesn't stack up, but on its own, I don't know. I like it. I like how they look.
She literally beat me by that much.
I guess some games should have their own art style,
Yeah.
but Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 looked better. As a game, it looked better.
Way better.
And-
And that was on the PlayStation 3?
Yeah.
Way better.
And its sound design was actually better. Its sound design was much better.
And there's that motherfucker. Yeah, I guess I just have really, really, really bad idealistic taste when it comes to these things.
Well, who has no booty now that he's into?
We're looking at the comparison from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and these games here.
We can't compare it.
No, just in general, like the new age stuff in general. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite looks like a game that is dated on release.
Yeah.
For if you want a game to be successful, like you can't release a game that looks
My
like
bad.
that. You can't. This is not the indie platform. You won't get the same saving grace that people says, oh, you know, you just got to give it a chance. No, it doesn't work that way.
No, you can't make an indie game as a big name company. That shit's unforgivable. Especially when indie games, some indie game developers are pushing the letter, like Cuphead. 3 people.
They drew that for years, right? It took,
That's art style right there.
But it's still more polished than... Would you...
Okay, all right, we're even. We're even. Cause that shit missed you. We're even.
And I think they put their house on the line for that. So if this game failed, they were homeless. Or if that game had failed.
Fat fingers.
I can't believe just because you did sidestep 1 + 2, it just missed.
Hey man, I likes that shit. That was whack.
All right, it's 5-1. I'm keeping track.
Oh, so who's paying for dinner then?
Nobody.
so, Wise Guy, do you have any other quick questions regarding your those papers in front of you?
It seems pretty straightforward. Am I supposed to choose a level 2 spell or something? What level spells?
No, you those are the spells that I already chose for you.
That's
One,
level
two-
2 is blank.
Yeah, that's because you're not at the level to do that. Because yeah, level 2 spells you're not gonna get until level 7.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck is... I thought I read it differently.
We're gonna do D&D later. Although I think Big E is just gonna be mad the whole time because of my view on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
I mean, he's mad at you regardless.
He's a raging bull now. He just rushed forward.
I didn't expect you to do what you did. That's all. And I didn't do that, but okay.
It worked.
I accidentally hit the button. I'm not gonna lie.
You're still going to die.
You're
don't
all
make
going to die
mistakes.
down here.
We don't make mistakes. We make happy accidents.
Like, you see me about to hit you so many times, and then I just get caught. Man. Ah.
It's okay, man. At least you're not Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
That's true.
Like, I wish we had a fan of the game, because to have the other input would be nice.
That would require the other two people to enjoy fighting games. And at this moment, I do not. Which is why it's a struggle for me to learn any of them.
Yeah, sorry,
That's why I said I wish we had someone who enjoyed the game.
Do you not know anybody outside the group here?
I know one person.
Can we get that person on to like to talk about it?
Can we phone a friend?
Can we phone a friend? Is it Duke?
I don't talk to that person like that, so
Never mind then.
It would take.
fucking game and a fucking controller and fucking you were dead.
He's dead now.
The mix-up was clean.
It was. I looked for the low and
You should make a false identity for yourself in our D&D game, and make it like a horror story. Because I have a spell, Silent Image, that I can make of it.
So like if you own a castle and then people try to sneak in, you
Totally
can just
not listening.
make that image.
You're welcome.
You're just trying to strategize with something like, nah, I can't help you right now, man. I can't.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll save it for later.
He's not on that level of disrespect where he can hold a full-blown conversation with us and whoop Red's ass at the same time. That would be the dream.
I may have to nerf that imposter thing.
Well, no, because it takes several days to initiate. So unless he wants to be out of the group for however X amount of adventures.
Well, no, imposter is different.
See, look at that.
Oh,
See?
no, not the false
Level
identity.
9.
Don't
Whatever.
tell him about the meta, because he thinks it's broken. Don't tell
I
this
don't
man
think
about the
it's
meta.
broken. I just
I did my difficult combo too at
Well,
the
see,
end. I was
you don't
proud
have
of
to.
myself.
What you do is you don't have to nerf the abilities. Is that you create an NPC that can bypass his abilities.
5-2,
Might have to.
I think.
Yeah, that's called a nerf.
Five-
That's-
five-
you don't nerf anything unless you think it's broken.
5-6-2,
That's-
something like that.
well, it's level 9. It's gonna be a long time before you get there.
I mean, that's all D&D is coming up with counters for your.
For what the group is at. It's like my job isn't to spoon feed you shit, even though your guys are starting at level 5. My job is to impede you.
Adventures can start at whatever level they need. I'm sure dungeon masters have done that before, and
Of course.
Yeah.
but they've said, create your own damn character and not make the character for us. Character creation is the most tedious thing, though. It's just with all the stupid rules and numbers.
That's why I did that, just because I thought that I could make these characters mirror you guys. But if you guys want to change, we could always change whenever.
Trying to armor do something. Right
yeah,
there.
exactly.
There.
Because it took me,
Tried to.
like, back when I was working, it took me about a good 7 days to come up with all of your guys' characters.
7 days.
And that's from the ground up, learning all of the rules and shit. It was not fun. And initially you guys were level 10. And then once I realized, oh shit, this is way too overpowered.
It's not overpowered. It's just you couldn't fathom a scenario to make it challenging for level 10s.
I mean, I can. It's just like right from the get-go,
I knew
you
you
guys
were
are
gonna do that.
fighting liches, and that's like,
Even when he did it, I was like,
I can't have
am I gonna
that.
miss? Is it gonna miss?
I don't want that math.
You and your flash. You and your flash. is the way it was used.
I wish I could mimic a Russian accent. I don't know why I picture my Dragonborn with a Russian accent, but
Cause like the way, like it's like the way you use Flash, you can't convince anyone that you're calculating it. That's just the way the move is used. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
It's because
Hey,
a lot
you
of
got
a lot
one.
of situations.
You got
it's,
two.
It's
No,
in the middle.
I have 3. I think it's 5 or 6 to 3. I lost track.
At
a little bit.
6.
6.
Yeah.
6 to 3.
That's either 6 or 7. Who gives a fuck? But the thing is, like, the way you use it, it's just boom out of nowhere.
Dennis, where are you at, man?
Is that so wrong?
Dennis the Menace.
I know we've.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about just the way the move has to work.
I was kind of disappointed as soon as we gained. I don't know when we had lost at one point, but we were at. I thought we were at 141, and I looked and we were at 140. So I'm like, what the fuck?
They're like, man, these guys didn't do Tekken when I wanted them to.
Is that
You're alive. You're
is
alive.
that
You're alive.
grounded?
You're alive.
Barely. It was so close.
Wow.
It was so close.
Wait, so if you make contact, does it not do damage to you?
Huh?
I think it'll be a double KO.
I guess I was
then.
too far. No, if I kill him with it, I win.
For some reason, like I knew you were gonna do that too. And I was like, man, he's got 7. He's got all or nothing this
I
shit.
got nothing for that.
Push it.
My man, ducked under the mix-up.
Is that by accident?
It's I guessed wrong, and
And then
I
Wait, you guessed
like-
wrong and got out of it?
Yeah,
that he didn't duck
basically.
under that on purpose. That's the way the game worked. In that situation.
Like that? Smell his feet.
You see, it's not. I didn't continue my assault. I just kind of tried to move around a little bit and got clipped. I hate the way that you use that move to effectiveness. I just hate it.
The whiffing feetsies.
I know I went nuts that last round.
You always go nuts.
I almost died there too. It was close. Good one.
That was desperation. That was desperation. even attempt it. You can't. Does that move track? Does it?
Oh, it's a while crouching move. Yeah, right? Yeah, right?
Biggie has learned something. His mind has been blown.
I don't know if he was yawning or not.
No.
I don't have a duck punch. I don't have a duck punch.
That's why you do it. You'll see in a second. Oh man, I hate it when I try to make you do something. I can't get you to do it.
Would you say that's a weakness on your part then?
No, it's kind of par for the course. It happens. That's what predictions are. Either you try to fish something out and predict it, or you're wrong.
Yeah, because some stuff you can't see in the game. You just can't see it.
Oh, I thought you were Fang, not Wong.
Oh dear God.
I thought you were right, not Wong.
I don't see Doctor Strange around here.
How do you people sleep?
Usually on my left side.
Like, I feel like just throwing the whole fucking game.
What, because of that pun?
Yeah. That shit was bad. Just kill me.
Which one? The one on...
Just
Just kill me?
All of them. All of them are horrible.
I'm glad you like him. I'm glad you like him so much. I like him.
Oh, I guess I could have continued it.
Please don't.
Do it.
It's too late. I've already answered the other one.
Tell it to me.
He said, "How do I sleep?" I said, "On my left side." I guess I could have continued it by saying, "On my left side," because apparently I'm never right.
His face.
I'm like actually disgusted. I really am actually disgusted. I have to listen to this.
Ironically, I think it's why people really watch us.
For the puns.
No, just the interactions in general. The whole thing.
I love it.
The puns and the reaction.
I love it.
What is it called? Torture humor? Or
What the
Torture
fuck
humor.
is this last button coming up for? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
I'll take it.
What? I was holding back in this last button.
I want to find a game.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, why do you finish it twice?
You know I'm not doing that. It's all like, what the? I'm holding back.
I think it's even. That's 6-6.
I don't care anymore. I really don't.
man, the puns broke you that hard?
Dude, you really don't know. Time after time, listening to these puns, they hurt. They hurt. You get stabbed enough, you get numb to it.
Okay, sooner or later.
So sooner or later you're gonna get numb to it?
No, I need to find a game that is all about puns.
I'll go home.
So charades?
You don't have to play it,
I'll go home.
but you are
I'll
gonna
go
be
home.
here for it.
I'll go home.
No.
Aw, sad face.
What if we're your
I'll
ride?
go home.
For your-
I'll walk.
In the dead of winter, I'll walk.
Why?
It's too much for him. Too much for his being.
You're gonna hate it in Last of Us whenever Ellie starts reading from her book of jokes and they're all puns.
Ellie's cute. Y'all ain't cute. Y'all some ugly ass dudes. Y'all ain't cute.
I am adorable. Thank you very much. Bam!
Yeah, we can't put a dress on you and make you look cute.
That's what we call headstrong.
Do you need to take a second? I'll just kind of.
No,
Yeah,
no.
right.
We just need to finish this up.
Why do you say that? I was drinking.
Big finished off red with a big ol' headbutt. And I said that's what they call headstrong.
So 7. You're getting there. Don't worry.
No, I'm not.
I could have also been with a splitting headache, but
Shit.
hey, Big,
Nope.
are you gonna learn geese?
Everything
at all?
misses you when he does that. It's annoying.
Eventually.
This is not a setup for.
No,
fight.
I know. Eventually.
Okay. I just remember you
You're
were
ready.
like super excited whenever you came
No,
out.
Geese. I'm still excited. He's in the game. He's a great character.
Would you say Geese looks better in this than he does in... Wait, what was he from?
King of Fighters. Hell
King of
yeah, he
Fighters.
looks better in here than any King of Fighters game. Any King of Fighters.
Oh, really?
Seriously, that's a fact.
When was the last King of Fighters
King
game?
of Fighters 14. What, 2 years ago? A year ago?
Yeah, it's been...
14? Jesus.
Was it one of the oldest fighting games, you say, or since they're at 14, or they just pumped them out earlier and it's
There's
like-
more than 14. There's more.
There's more. So would you say it's one of the oldest fighting games, or no?
It is.
It is.
So annoying. And it follows you too.
And it has high fresh on it.
And he dips back like 2 character lengths. What more could you ask for a move?
Launching on counter hit.
Whatever.
You asked.
So I think Big's at 8 now?
Yeah, he's at 8. Wow. Yeah, whatever. That's because I did it a million times. I'm not impressed. You motherfucker. I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
What do you do?
He thinks he's funny. He thinks he's funny.
Why, you get you with the same move twice?
No, he was in my head.
Yeah, my head, Charles.
I don't believe that. And then you ducked when I tried to go for the grab.
Can't flash that.
Damn it.
Oh, that shit was great to me.
Damn, how far did he jump? Wham.
It's a little too far. I think that's 9? Yeah, it's 9 to 6. He didn't move too. I was like, I had him. I had him.
I had him. No, you didn't. You had nothing. Oh man, I'm in your head. I'm in there.
Get back here. Cut that shit out.
I'm in your head now. Cut what out? Make me. Paint my chicken coop. Paint my chicken coop.
Make me.
This is The Simpsons.
Yes.
Shut up.
I was actually disappointed that we were having it when we were in a conversation. I wanted to
Paint
search.
my chicken coop.
I wanted
You're
to
making
search.
me laugh. Shut up.
I wanted to search for the gift for that hobo. Make me. I couldn't find one. I couldn't find one. There was no GIF. We have to make it.
Shut up. You know Fang's good. I don't care.
And Yoshi's not?
He's not good like that. He's not good like that. Must be nice.
It is.
Must be nice.
It's nice. Shut up.
I blocked that. Get out of here. Get out of here. I blocked it. Oh, you. Yeah, keep ducking. I don't care. Keep ducking.
Yeah, see, Wes got the
Jeez,
pixel
man.
checked up right here.
I don't think we're gonna do it.
I know.
Good game.
Good game, man.
Man, you were killing me. I couldn't focus. Paint my chicken coop. Make me.
Those corn muffins were lousy.
Oh
Those
man.
blitzes were terrible. Right? How you couldn't focus because you were laughing is how I couldn't focus because I felt like,
Oh, with the puns.
yeah. I feel like I was being insulted by being in the same room with these puns.
All right, guys. Well, that was the first of 10.
Save me.
We're just doing some casuals.
Call the police.
Biggie's stuck in the pun basement. So.
Are there pun police?
No.
But we're gonna go ahead and play D&D. I think we're.
But there are sandwich police.
Are we streaming that too?
Streaming what?
No.
The D&D.
No.
We're going to record it, and I'm going to give the audio to Miss B, and I'm hoping she'll be able to draw pictures for it.
So yeah, this is kind of late night, but
And they got here late.
We'll get back to you some other time with some more casuals or ranked or whatever the hell we feel like doing.
When the internet's behaving.
Okay. The main thing is you gotta let us know what characters you want us to see online. Just tell us
It's
a
not a
character
gift.
and we'll take
That's
that.
not a
We'll take
gift.
that dude online. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it if it's something we can play. Yeah.
No.
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 No, whatever. Yeah.
All right.
Get out of your comfort zone. So you
Seriously,
may be able-
we gotta
may
get out
be
of this
able to-
comfort zone.
Maybe able to
Don't
fight,
click it yet.
start fighting
Don't
people.
Click it yet. Don't.
I just want to say that if any of them suggest bears, that's all you, and nobody else but you. And if anyone suggests harangue, that's also you, and nobody else but you.
Who's harangue? Go to harangue.
There it is. I can't even see where he is.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
It's too late.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. If anyone's there, Dennis, if you were watching,
Where were you, man?
or if you're not watching, where were you, man?
He's probably sleeping.
No, he's one of our late night people. He stayed with me pretty much through my entire Mass Effect for 4 hours, off and on.
Drop a comment and we will respond and stuff.
Like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Share with your enemies. Share with your mother.
Do they know
We're
how to use
desperate for
Facebook?
attention.
Get new lines. They suck.
No! And we will see you all in the next one.